All right, today I'm gonna show you how to set up our new BinoCaps. So to get started, you're gonna need all the components that come with your BinoCap, including the two caps with the hex cap bodies that they mate to. You're gonna need the two sections of shock cord, and you're going to need the attachment strap system. Additionally, we'll just need a couple tools. We'll need something to cut our shock cord with, and then once it's cut, we'll need to singe the ends with a lighter. So today I'm gonna be installing our BinoCaps on these Viper HD 12-50s from Vortex. So to get started, I wanna go ahead and run this strap attachment system too. And while I'm putting these in, I'll go ahead and tell you the reason for these is to give us a way to securely attach the BinoCaps to our binoculars that allows us to still retain the use of our binocular straps. You may ask, why didn't we use a shock collar on these? It's just because with binoculars, they're typically overmolded and there's a lot of different geometries past the front of the lens. And so we couldn't consistently attach a shock collar to those. So this is the system we came up with instead. So once you weave the strap down through the strap lug, we're going to bend it over and then tuck the tab through the furthest slot. You'll see that this gives us kind of a new makeshift bino strap slot right here that we can use to attach our bino straps to. So now that we have the strap in here, we can go ahead and take our cap and place it over the end. Something that's unique about these caps as well is we didn't put on our typical flipper tab. The reason is for guys using harness packs to carry these binoculars. This allows them to still fit into those harness packs. Now we have the cap on the front. I'm gonna go ahead and take our shock cord and choose whatever color you're feeling today. Today I'm feeling coyote. I'm gonna untie this, get our coyote shock cord, and just start by tying an overhand knot in the end of the shock cord, just like so. So we've tied our knot in our shock cord, and now we're gonna weave that shock cord through the cap. Quick tip, if you flip the cap upside down, it'll kind of work out well in the end, and I'll show you how. So we're gonna weave this through the cap and through the hex cap body, and then we're gonna weave it through our strap retention system. So I'm just gonna poke it through here. We've included multiple holes for potentially much longer binoculars, but I'm gonna weave it through the closest one, and we're just gonna trim off the excess here. Once it's through our strap, we're gonna run it back through the body, back through the cap, and then we're gonna go ahead and tie it. Usually I will pull it tight, grab at the end of the cap, and then pull out about 2 inches and pinch. That way when I tie the knot, I have a good amount of tension on this shock cord. Go ahead and confirm, make sure the cap and everything feels appropriate with the amount of tension that you want before we cut this. Now, if you remember, we flipped the cap upside down. The cool part is now we can pull this off, kind of bring it towards the middle and rotate it. What this does is it crosses the shock cord on the inside of the binoculars, which allows you to not only pop the cap off to the side, but also you can pop the whole body off to the side like this, and it will stay securely attached at the end of your binoculars. So once all that's done, we're gonna go ahead and get our cutting tool, cut the shock cord, and then singe the ends. I'm gonna go ahead and cut this strap. You can just use your knife or scissors and cut this excess off of our strap if you don't want it. And then pro tip, singe the ends of this so that it doesn't fray, just like the shock cord. So now I'm gonna go ahead and set up the other side and then show you guys how to set up the strap. All right, so now these are fully installed, both right and left side, and we're gonna show you how to put the strap back on. Okay, so here is our strap, and essentially, if you remember when we put these retention straps through, it gives us 2 little holes here that we can then take our standard bino strap and weave it through these slots, just like we normally would, and that allows us to not only retain our BinoCaps to our binoculars, but also attach a strap to them. So I've got our strap now, and you can see with our tab system, it leaves 2 little slots that we can slide our strap through and weave it just like you would any normal binocular strap. All right, so finally, when you're done, should look something like this. You have our bino caps. The caps easily pop off to the sides, and then you can also doff the whole body to the sides, say you need just a little more light transmission in low light conditions. Again, we don't have flipper tabs on these, but that means that you can still fit these into the bino harnesses that your binoculars came with. And because of our tab system, we still retain the use of our standard binocular strap. All right, guys, this has been how to set up our new bino caps. If you have any more questions, please go to 100concepts.com. We have an awesome customer service team that would love to help you out. And finally, remember, do good, be dangerous, and live free.